we live? Are we live? I think so. Do. How's the audio? Think good? Sure. So, how you guys doing? So, it's been a while. I'm a little bit rusty, but Google has done a keynote last week talking about some pretty interesting features for YouTube. Specifically this one, which is Ask YouTube. And we're just gonna go through it, just watch the video, watch the keynote, and see what the Google CEO has to say about it and how it can affect business owners on YouTube, specifically educational channels. Because this like heavily impacts those. So where do we start this? With a sip of coffee, of course. Okay. So Google CEO, not YouTube, but Google CEO, which Google owns YouTube, has announced this new feature that's coming to YouTube. It's already like out for like experiment stuff for in the US, and they said I think like in the summer it's gonna be fully released in the US, and then after that it's gonna be like the full release, right? So I don't like have the feature currently to test it, but we're just gonna go through this keynote and see.
YouTube every day to ask a lot of questions. It's a lot of great videos.
Okay, so this is just the normal like YouTube homepage.
Sometimes it's hard to know where to start.
How to ride
YouTube
a pedal
every day
bike.
reimagines the experience. Say
And now as you can see, like it's integrated in the search bar. So you can search normally as you would do, but you can click this new button here, which is Ask YouTube.
you want to teach your 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike, and they already know how to ride a balance bike. Just ask YouTube. You will see a couple of different.
Okay, so it looks more like a Google search rather than YouTube. Like it kind of like takes you away from the typical YouTube interface, and it looks more like a Google search to me here. And as you can see, something here like there is no like time like duration for the video, so it's just a thumbnail, and the title is like really small, so there is no emphasis on the title. And the thumbnail of this video, I'm not sure if the original video is like this, like does it have this thumbnail, or let's see, balance bike to pedal. Let's search this video and see. Let me balance bike to pedal. What's the full title? 3 signs your child, and I think that's 3 signs your child. Well, I guess I need to write the full title. Is ready to make the transition. Okay. Is ready to make the transition. Does it say the creator? Two-wheeling thoughts, like tutorials. Interesting. So I think this is the actual video that they showed, like that Ask YouTube showed here. So it's not showing the thumbnail of the video, it's showing a screen grab from the video itself. And I think maybe you can find it here somewhere. Is it like this one? No, green helmet, green helmet. Bada bim, bada boom. Yeah. So as you can see, is this one. Like blue bike, green helmet. What was it? Anyway, so it looks like it's taking a screen grab from the video. And specifically from the section of the video that has this question, has the answer to this question. So how to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. They don't know how to ride. Is your kid ready? So I'm assuming this section of the video like answers the question of like, is my kid ready? Let's try and see the actual video here.
Parents of balance bike.
Just to see how this feature works. Because it seems like it's pulling like solely from the transcript of the video. So it doesn't care about the title or thumbnail. It's just grabs the transcript and tries to answer the question from the transcripts of the video. So where's the green helmet? Is it somewhere? Here.
The parents that need patience rather than
Maybe a little bit earlier.
when you're developmentally
Here.
When your child is developmentally ready, they will learn to pedal.
Yep. So it's exactly like I said. So it grabs from the transcript that answers that question, which is
You can't rush a child's development. It's rush a child's development. Learn to pedal. Ready. They will when your child is developmentally ready, they will learn to pedal.
like when your child is developmentally ready, they will learn to pedal. So interesting. So it pulls from that section itself, and then it shows you the thumbnail from that section. So yeah, that's very interesting because as we all know, thumbnails and titles are the main thing to get clicks on your videos. And this feature is essentially like bypassing all of that and just going through the content of your video, meaning like your transcript. So just me thinking here, if this feature goes out like to the whole world and enough people start using it, like basically replacing it with the normal search, for me it feels like if that happens, YouTube is gonna start to pull away from the thumbnail and title like Meta and go strictly based on the transcript of the videos. So it could be an end of an era. End of a long era, by the way, because thumbnails and titles has been like the main thing on how to grow on YouTube for like many, many years. So interesting.
Of differences in results. The information is digestible, easy to navigate.
Is it? So it's pulling different channels as well. Step by step guide to start and pedal like bike. Interesting. So here, so it gives you the, I guess, the specific answer to your question from one video. Graduating from balance bikes to pedal bikes. Okay. How to teach with they already know how to ride a balance bike.
Of differences in results.
And then it's like, it's basically like AI when you ask ChatGPT or Gemini, like if you ask ChatGPT the same question, it will give you like a step by step. It will give you like a main answer at the beginning, and then like a step by step guide on how to achieve that outcome. So it feels like that.
Information is digestible and easy to navigate.
And here, the interesting part is it's not pulling from one channel or even from the video that it suggested before at the beginning. It pulls in from different channels because, like, as you can see, all these 3 videos here are from different channels. This is from MTB Direct, Strider Bikes, Sikana something. And it takes the parts that relates to each step. So I'm assuming in this video, he shows how to push, stride, and glide. Start on the pedal bike with the pedal removed. This helps you. Practice goes in on a slope. Start
Navigate.
pedaling something.
Get an
Yeah.
overview and helpful tips. You will
And then helpful tips. Again, a different channel. But it's like YouTube search, but it gives you from each video a specific part that you want to watch. So like if you do just a normal search on YouTube, like it recommends like a bunch of videos from different channels, sometimes the same channel, because like here, as you can see, this 2 William Thoughts is recommended 3 times on top, right? And you just basically have to guess which video you should watch first and stuff like that based on the thumbnail and title and the first like 30 seconds. But this one is giving you like directly what you need to watch from each video to get the outcome that you want.
You will see videos that best match your interest. So if you want to try a specific method of teaching, you can go deeper there. And best of all,
Interesting.
it jumps right to the part of the video most relevant for you.
Yep, so if you click the video, it goes directly to that. So, for example, this video is a 3 minute, so it just skips ahead to 1 minute. And it's gonna be interesting how this would affect like retention and watch time and stuff like that. Because as we all know now, if like you click on a video and just like immediately skip to a different part, that will hurt your watch time, right? That will tell YouTube like you're not interested in this section here, you only want this. So I feel like this could, I don't know about break, but it could affect how this whole YouTube algorithm is working. Because right now, as we know, it's mainly about to get the click and then get them to watch and then get them to watch longer and then get them to watch another video. And for YouTube, mainly get them to stay on YouTube for as long as possible, right? But this one here is like trying to keeping you stay on the platform, but not necessarily on one channel. So you get this part, you watch this part, and then you go and skip to the next step from another channel, from another video, and watch another part from that. So it's definitely gonna break some things here. Because I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do all of this. How you gonna? It's interesting. Let's see.
Brings back memories of teaching my kids to ride. It remembers the context, so you can follow up with questions like, should I buy?
Okay, but where do you follow up with questions? Let's see.
You will see videos that best match your interest.
Go back.
Memories of teaching.
So first you click, I'm going to ask YouTube, you ask the question, it shows you the video, you click the video.
My kids to ride.
Okay.
It remembers the context, so you
Do they show?
come up with questions like, should I buy?
It doesn't really show, but I'm assuming like you click the button again and it shows you this chat here, right?
One with handbrakes or pedal brakes, making it an ongoing conversation. It
Okay.
even lays out the information in a table, so it's easy to compare.
So it's like a ChatGPT chat and Gemini chat and Cloud and all of that. Okay, so again, 2 different channels. So they ask it, should I buy a handbrake or a pedal brake, right? And it shows you handbrake, like learning curve. I'm assuming here learning curve as well.
We are starting to test Ask YouTube now, and it'll roll out broadly in the US this summer.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like available in the US in the summer. And I'm assuming like right after that, maybe like a couple months after that, it will be available for everyone.
So far,
Clap, clap.
so far we have shown conversational text queries. A lot of times I want to get things done at the speed of my voice. That is much more possible today thanks to technical
this?
in our audio models. A new feature called Doc.
Okay, that's about it for the YouTube, I guess. So let's go back to this and dissect it a little more.
A lot of questions. It's a lot of
Okay. So this is the normal search.
Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. Ask YouTube entirely reimagines the experience. Say you want to teach your
Okay, so now let's start brainstorming ideas on how to make videos around this, right? How do you show up in this?
how to write adjustable and
How to make sure you show up in here, right? As much as possible. Because like from the examples that they show, all of these channels are, they just show one video from each channel, right? There is no repeat here. Like the normal search, right? Because with the normal search, you can like show up on search multiple times. From here, I'm assuming it's gonna be the same, but based on the video, they're just showing it here like only once, just to like give you an idea that it can be multiple channels, not just one channel. That's it.
you get an overview and helpful tips.
Okay, so let's talk business here. So for YouTube creators, like business owners, before it was all about search and SEO and stuff like that. And then that kind of died and it became all about like browse feature, right? Like getting recommended in the homepage. And this is probably going to kill that as well. So we're going to go back to search, but in a different way. So how do we keep ourselves relevant as business owners? My initial thought is like, since it's pulling like mainly from the transcript, I'm not caring about like the thumbnails and the titles, because the titles are not like really shown here, right? They're really small. They like cut. You can't really read the full title. So they're not like, they don't care about that. What they care about is how, like what you say in the video. And since it's like chat based, like basically like ChatGPT, Gemini, and all those AI platforms, that means people are gonna search here as like the same way they talk to ChatGPT, Gemini, and all that. I'm just gonna fucking say ChatGPT. That's all. So so this has me thinking, because from my experience, the way that I talk to ChatGPT is just like how I talk to someone, right? How I talk to an actual person. Just like give as much detail and then ask like, what do we do with this? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So for YouTube to actually get my answer to this person's question, I would assume I have to be very conversational in the videos. And have longer videos. Because if you have like a 5-minute video, there is like not so much to pull from compared to like a 20-minute video or 1 hour video, right? I'm assuming that will increase your chances to show up more in this search. So I'd say like first thing, have long videos and make them very conversational. So I'll say like, as you know, like the typical educational channel videos is like 5 steps to do whatever. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. But now it feels like it's gonna be like, okay, so I had to teach my son how to ride a bike, and he kept falling and didn't get a hang of it. So I had to try this method, and then they start like to pick it up, and then they fall again, and then this, and then that. So we tried this method, and then we tried this method. So basically just rambling the shit out of the video just to give as much context and as much detail for YouTube to pull from. Because if you just say, because right now the meta is like, as soon as the video starts, immediately give them the payoff, not give them payoff, but give them the answer of what they clicked for, right? So with this, it's meaning like, I'd say more like vlog style, right? But then how do you cater to both like browse features and this? Because like, if you only focus on this, like you're probably not gonna be recommended on browse feature, like on the homepage. So we need a balance of both. Since this doesn't really care about titles and thumbnails, so I'd say like the strategies that are working for titles and thumbnails right now can be still like utilized. But how the video is recorded, like the content of the video, needs to change for sure. So yeah, I feel like it has to be more raw and authentic, right? Meaning just talking like you would normally talk to an actual person, right? And that way you can give as much context as possible. And since you're answering the problems or the questions that the people are asking here, it's gonna feel way more natural. So yeah.
You will see videos that best match your interests. So if you want to try a specific method of teaching, you can go deeper there.
Yeah. So as I said, it's gonna like pull from the best. For example, let's go take the methods actually. Let's say there's like 5 methods on how to teach your kid how to ride a bike. But you make like one video saying, like, easily teach your kid how to ride a bike without training wheels fast, right? So this probably has like one method, maybe even two. And then another video will have 3 methods, 4 methods. So it's gonna pull from each video like 1 or 2 methods, right? Probably one. So I'd say if you talk about different methods in one video, it's probably better. Or just release more videos and each video has one method, right? So yeah. And it seems here as well, there is shorts. They are recommending shorts, which is interesting. They keep shoving shorts down our throats. Damn, that rhymed. So yeah, they're recommending shorts and long form. But it seems like it's only for these like helpful tips section.
Say you want to
Because
teach your 3-year-old how to ride a pedal
let's
bike.
go
They
to,
already know how to ride a balance bike. Just ask YouTube.
yeah, from the question here, how to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. Like in this, like search, current search, you would teach, you would say, how do I teach? I don't think you would even do that. You would probably search something like this: how to ride a pedal bike for kids. Like if I was searching this like specific topic, I would search this: how to ride a pedal bike as a kid or for kids, right? Hmm. But yeah, if I was asking ChatGPT, I would say this, right? How to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. They already know how to ride a balance bike. You can probably even say like the bike brand or whatever. They have a helmet, or whatever, right? So like there is a big difference here. Like I'd say like most people would search just this on YouTube. Hmm. Very interesting. So yeah, to get recommended on this, you would probably need to say it on your videos, right?
You will see a couple of
You would say like, "This is how I taught my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike." After they mastered riding a balance bike, right? Something like that. Because you can't just say, hmm, you can't just say like, "This is how to teach your kid how to ride a pedal bike." Method one or step one, do this. Method step two, do this. It's not gonna be enough like information for YouTube to pull from if it's the traditional way, I guess. So yeah, it has to be like a vlog style type of content. Like pretty much just imagine yourself talking to, I don't know, your parents, telling them how their grandkid is learning how to ride a bike and stuff like that. Voice crack. Hmm.
different videos.
Interesting.
The information is digestible and easy to navigate. You get an overview,
Yeah, so the first video is long form. These are long
helpful
form.
tips. You will see
And then for this helpful tips, it's showing short form and long form.
videos that best match your interests.
Try the towel trick. Aim for short, safe rides.
So
Easily teach your kid how to ride a bike without training wheels fast.
if you want to try a specific method of teaching, you can go deeper there. And best of all, it jumps right to the part of the video most relevant.
And then, yeah, the suggested is still here.
Brings back memories of teaching my kids to ride. It remembers the context, so you can follow up
That was supposed to be like a funny joke, I guess.
with questions like, should I buy one with handbrakes or pedal
Hmm.
brakes? Making it
Yeah, that's exactly how I would interact with like ChatGPT, right? You would ask it a question and then it gives you some stuff, and then you say, "Should I do this or this?"
an ongoing conversation. It even lays out the information in a table, so it's easy to compare.
Yeah.
We are starting to test Ask
Interesting.
YouTube
What's
now,
this
and it'll put out the information in a table, so it's easy.
tabs here? Like ask YouTube and all. What does that mean? Ask a follow up. New search. Okay.
Easy to compare. We are starting to test Ask YouTube now, and it'll roll out broadly in the US this summer.
Yeah. So this is actually huge. This is basically this on the same level as them releasing shorts, right? Because that changed how YouTube like works, right? Because of that, because when they launched like shorts, well, I have it like to show me fewer shorts here, but you know what I mean. Like now, like you basically get only these three top videos and then shorts and then three videos and then shorts and then three videos and then shorts, and it's fucking mess. But at least you can hide the shorts now, I guess, right? Since they don't show up for me. Maybe if I keep refreshing. Let's do like this. Well, no. I guess I don't have any fucking shorts. So yeah, this is huge. So definitely, here's one thing actually. I think with this feature, like a good strategy with this to be to tap into all like the formats of YouTube, I guess. Like long form, short form, live, and posts. It didn't say that like there is like it's gonna recommend posts, like YouTube posts, but I feel like if you post a post talking about a problem, right? And then like a long form video talking about that same problem, and then a live stream talking about that same problem, and then a short form talking about that same problem, you would guarantee like being recommended here because YouTube would have a lot of data and a lot of context on that specific problem, right? So I think that will help getting recommended here. Interesting, interesting. Hmm. And another interesting part is this feature, how does this feature work on TV? Because especially in the US, like a lot of people are watching YouTube from TV, right? And YouTube specifically started to cater towards TV viewers, Hence why like these thumbnails are way bigger than before and all that. This video doesn't have a fucking title. What? Well, that's interesting. Let's click it. The fuck? You can do that? What did I copy here? Yeah, I copied a bunch of fucking nothing. I hope this music is copyright free. But we don't care. I'm not even monetized, so doesn't matter. Well, this is interesting. Even the channel name is the fuck? Well, faceless channels. A new idea for you. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna try it in one of my videos. I'm just gonna change the title to this and see. Because it is definitely interesting. What's this part? I don't fucking know. We'll have to see. So yeah,
You can't rush a child's
bikes and pedals and stuff.
development. It's usually the parents that need patience rather than the child. If your child is transitioning young, parents of balance bike riders eventually face an important question. Is my child ready for a pedal bike? One of the major advantages of starting your child's biking experience with a balance bike is that the
I'm trying to see why this video was recommended there.
transition to a pedal bike is generally pretty easy. No training wheels ever needed. But knowing when to switch from a balance bike to pedals isn't always so easy. There are 3 key indicators. Your child needs to satisfy all 3 of these requirements. Number 1, they have mastered a balance bike. Number 2, they have good hand-eye coordination and are developmentally ready. Number 3, they are asking for a pedal bike. Before we dive in, if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Liking a video will help us get it in front of more parents just like you who have the same questions about biking with kids. We are a reader and viewer supported site and we need your support. They've mastered up and down the sidewalk, down an incline, about a mile, quick stops to look at bugs, riding long distances, about a mile, quick stops to look at bugs, rocks, or whatever else catches your little one's eye is okay, zigzagging their way through cones or people, and weaving in and out of obstacles. In addition to learning how to balance while seated on a bike, true balance bike masters have also developed advanced skills that make the transition to a pedal bike pretty seamless. Kids that are the best prepared.
So it seems like in this video they talk about multiple things that relates to this topic. So I'm assuming that's why it was recommended. So like I said, longer content is, even though this video is 6 minutes, but what I mean by longer content is like giving more context and more like tips, tricks, whatever is going to be more beneficial.
Prepare to tackle a pedal bike
I was going to say even more better, but there's a lot of mores.
can also do the following. Shift their
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm excited to try this, and if anyone has access to this, I would love to know like what is it like, and is it useful, or because like yeah, it definitely takes you away from that YouTube experience, which I don't like about this feature, right? But it just feels like ChatGPT for YouTube, right? Or Gemini. And this is exactly how I interact with ChatGPT. I'll just ask it questions and it gives recommendations, and then I ask it, is it this or this? Which one is better? So yeah. So when this feature like officially comes out for everyone, I think it's gonna change this layout completely. Fuck off, cow. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. And now let's see what else they talked about here, because I think there is another feature or thing that they talked about which relates to TV. Where the fuck is it? It's somewhere in here. Gemini Spark Search, Gemini Generative Media. Google Flow. Intelligent eyewear. I can't fucking find it. Is it in the beginning? In the beginning. In the beginning.
Something just opens up so many doors for me as an educator. I discovered Gemini for the helping with, but in a disease. This is what we actually made me something that
Excited to be back for this year's I/O. I think it's been an incredible year. All of the relentless shipping, the rapid advances in technology. It's been a period of hyper progress. I've definitely felt it myself. It's been an intense year. On a serious note, the company of their tokens.
See, can we find it?
Million tokens per minute. 170 interesting product. AI mode has been a revelation, our biggest upgrade to search ever. People love it.
I agree. I love it. I actually really enjoy the AI mode in Google search. It's definitely a lot better than the traditional like Google search, right?
Just people use our AI-powered features in search, individual queries, sites, and waiting is in the Gemini. Same, adding a lot of unique.
I think it might be around here.
With Gemini, people are
Ask Maps, ask YouTube, ask the fucking thing. We saw this.
From there, as my
mass. Since then, dual T80s and 1 million TPUs for the world. Upcoming game, the scenes look.
Let's
with about more. It's just a few years.
Yeah, fuck it. No, that's about it, I guess. For Ask YouTube. We're definitely going to be asking YouTube a lot more in the future. So if they are doing like launching this, then what the fuck is the point of AI mode and Google at this point? If you have like YouTube, ask YouTube. It's like I would assume like people would rather use this than just go to Google and use AI mode there, right?
Every day you ask a lot of questions. It's a lot of great videos. Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. Ask YouTube and
yeah, so for educational channels and business owners, I'll say to definitely start tailoring your content more towards this. So when it's officially like launched, you will be way ahead of like a lot of people. Most people actually. So I'd say, what can we do now to like prepare ourselves way ahead for when this feature actually launches to everyone? Well, number one, create more content. But number two, I'd say create more in-depth content, and meaning like be just conversational. So like try to, like when you make a video answering people's questions, right? Or answering like solving people's problems. Because that what you should be doing as a business owner on YouTube. Try to make it like conversational, like someone is asking you like, hey, I have, for example, I need a lot of leads and I'm not getting any leads from YouTube, from short form, from Instagram, whatever. What can I do to get more leads, right? So usually, like people would answer this question by just making a video about how to get more leads from YouTube. Number one, create more videos. Number two, fucking whatever, whatever. But for this one, it would be more like a story, like talking about your story or your client's story. So that way you can give more context for YouTube to like see in the transcript that this person helped this person or this person did achieve this outcome himself or herself, whatever. So that way, when YouTube is filtering out like videos about that specific problem, it will see that you actually experienced either like solving that problem for yourself or solving that problem for multiple people. So it puts you like higher on the list, right? Rather than just saying like, here is how to get more leads, do this, do that. Because I would assume like from like if YouTube is looking at two videos, one video is just saying, even if like both videos are saying the same thing, but and the same, giving like the same solutions, but one video is saying like, I don't know, make short form content, make like lead magnets, make more YouTube videos, make educational videos, whatever, whatever. And the other video is saying, here's how I started from this point, did this thing, it worked for me, so I tried another thing and it worked even better. But then I went back to the first thing, I refined it, and then it did this. So it's more in depth. So I would assume like YouTube would pick this one over this one. Even though like they both like talk about the same thing, it's just one is given the context of like I did this or my client did this or my clients did this, like multiple clients. So yeah, I'd say talking about experiences and like stories, giving more context to videos and like tips and helpful tips and stuff like that will be the way. And another thing, since we saw like in the helpful tips section, just here it did recommend short form. What the fuck is it, man? Here.
We are starting to test the
Where
app
is it,
now,
man?
and it'll roll out the
Show me.
integration.
Here. It shows short form content. So I'd say creating just based on this alone, it gives me the idea of like just fucking make a bunch of fucking content in different fucking formats. So, because like we don't actually know if it pulls from live streams, if it pulls from like posts, podcasts, music, whatever the fuck. So I'd say experiment with everything, like create all these types of content just to make sure you're not missing out on one, right? From what they showed here is only like long form and short form. But I wouldn't rule out like live streams and posts. So yeah. I'm not even getting posts here like from people. I usually get like a post section here. Interesting. But yeah. I'll say make all the fucking types of content if you can, right? And make it as in depth as possible. So that way you don't miss out on anything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and what else can we do to leverage this? Because this is kind of killing SEO, and even though SEO is fucking dead, it's kind of killing like the normal YouTube search. Because what? Because you don't need to optimize for the title and thumbnail and the tags, but you will focus more on the video, which is pretty much the complete opposite of what everyone is currently saying, including me. Meaning, like, the video itself is actually like 20-30% of like importance compared to like titles and thumbnails and the actual like video idea or topic. I would say like right now before this, the idea of the video or the topic, then titles and thumbnails, then the content of the video itself, like what you actually say. Well, before that actually was like the first 30 seconds of the video to confirm the click, right? To give people what they wanted by clicking when they clicked on a video. And this is like flipping the whole fucking thing on its head. Like, what this is telling me is the video is the important thing. Not actually the video, what you say in the video. So not your editing, not your like jump cuts and whatever, but the actual talking points, right? Which is, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because it's a good thing because you can make a fucking video without needing to edit it, without everything, and it can get recommended. People can still watch, especially like for educational channels, like these types of channels, like teaching how to bike, how to fucking fix something. I feel like this is way more beneficial for those channels. So, yeah, that's about it. How long have I been going for? 55 minutes. Okay. I think that's enough for talking about this specific topic. So now, before we end this, let's talk about something else. Let's find a video or channel and just fucking audit it, right? Let's see. 10 million views. Are you just living day to day? I thought we're supposed to live day to day. The fuck are we supposed to do now? No. I like to look at channels. You know what? Let's do this. Let's search how to grow my business on YouTube. Well, I can't fucking spell, I guess. Well, I want to say my business, not your business. And see who shows up. So Dan Martell, Dave, BitIQ, Think Media, Aprilin, and Hormozy, James Smith, Ty, Decoding YouTube, bada bim, bada boom. I want to go to a small channel and see. Let me go back up. Where's the fucking filters? Today, this week. Let's do this month. Cody Sanchez. Kenya's more YouTubers. Ed Lawrence. Blow up. Bada bim, bada boom. How to use free ads to grow my digital business. Let's check this.
What if I told you you could grow your online business, drive traffic to your YouTube channel, and attract new customers all completely free? No paid ads, no big budget, and no complicated systems.
She has a really calming voice, so it makes you want to
Stay with me because
listen to her.
I'm going to show you
Which is a good thing,
exactly
obviously.
how in the next few minutes that this is going to happen for you. And it can happen for you. If you don't know me, my name's Christy Keeter, and I walked away from a teaching career, and I came into the digital online space, and I love to help others. And so I help people succeed in the digital online space, growing their business on a daily basis, remotely from anywhere. And when I say anywhere, I mean anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Well, Miss Christie, I would recommend putting these links on here, because no one would do what I just did, which is extend your description. No one would click this more. I only did it because I am looking for this thing, right? But no one usually does this, especially on mobile. Like it's very hard to get people to click this from their phone. So yeah, even here, like let's see, there are all free ad sites. This is fine. Yeah, this fine. This works like that. Let's give you a like.
Matter if you're at home, if you're on the road, as long as you have your phone and your Wi-Fi, you can work remotely from anywhere. And
Okay, so what the fuck is this video about? How I use free ads to grow my digital business and YouTube channel. You don't want to use ads on a YouTube channel. I don't know what the fuck you mean by ads. Free ads. Let's look at her channel. Confidence to cash. What? The fuck am I saying? Confidence to cash. 90-day sprint. Interesting. So it's posting every day, which is good. I really like that. So here's the thing. Like these thumbnails, let's go to popular. She posted fucking 3,000 videos, man. That's huge. It's a lot of videos. In 2 years. That's actually fucking very impressive. But tune into digital world, so many videos, monetize now. She's basically like talking about, monetizing your business or whatever, making money online space. Okay. So her most viewed video is basically this. Because I think this is just a repost. She doesn't appear in this video,
Talking to
right?
a buddy of mine the other day, and he asked me,
Yeah, it's just a repost. So these two doesn't count. This is like 12-second video as well. So this is her most viewed video. How to monetize YouTube with 0 subscribers. 5 proven ways. 4 months ago. I love this. You have said it all. And would to join to know more. Thanks. That's pretty good. So to join school, I'm assuming. And he asked. Okay.
Have you ever felt like that you had to have like thousands of followers in order to be able to make money on YouTube? Well, friends, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to have a huge following in order to have success on YouTube. So today, I'm going to show you 5 different ways that are beginner friendly that you can go in and you can create income as a beginner on YouTube and understand you don't have to have a lot of followings. Well, if you don't know me, friends, my name is Christy Keeter, and I walked into the digital space.
Yeah, like as I said, she has a very calming voice that makes you want to listen to her more, right? And from what I see, let's go to latest again. Confidence. She's actually missing out on an opportunity on a massive opportunity actually, to fuck am I trying to say? To capitalize on her demographic. So
Unknowing what
I don't know how old she is. 30. So she should say, if you're a woman in your insert age, this is how to make money online. Or let's see one of these videos here. These thumbnails are confusing the fuck out of me, by the way. Just seeing the bunch of the same thumbnails. Again, I get it. Like it's like kind of like a program, right? A series. So you want to have like the fuck similarities in these thumbnails. But because, like, yeah, as you can see, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 until day 90, right? But I would say you don't need to do that. You can do it in the title. So it gives that episodic feel to the viewer, and they can actually track which day they're in and stuff like that. But for the thumbnail, you can definitely change it and make it more tailored to grab attention of people. And let the title do that episodic feel type thing, right? The 90-day sprint. So let's say for like day 52, embrace imperfect beginnings, start today. I would say for this, a thumbnail that will work really well for her. Does she have a full screen? No.
Embrace imperfect that you teach. It might feel
Embrace imperfect beginnings. I would say doing a thumbnail like this, right? Where she's full screen, like this, full screen, and a text like either on top or here. You're not perfect. Or I tried to be perfect. Stuff like that. How did you start the video?
Welcome
We
to
can
day 52. Embrace imperfect beginnings. Just start today. Every expert that you see
just start today. As like if we search here, this is a very big text on thumbnails and titles, right? Plant? The fuck? When did I fucking search for plants? Well, YouTube is bugging right now, so. But yeah, like starting over. Don't give up. Keep posting. Just start. 2 million views, right? Even if nobody watches, start creating. Just start. You must do this. And you get the point. So if you like make your thumbnails like in that style, so it's even like more simpler than just using this, right? And it's more effective. So you just get a like screenshot from the video, but like full screen, not this. But even this could work, but it's a little bit redundant since the text here is the same as the title. So I wouldn't do that. I would do a screenshot like this with the text, just start, you're not perfect, I try to be perfect, something along these lines. And I'll guarantee it will get views. Because if you look at this background, look at her age, 30 years old, by the way, looking great. Like, you know, people are gonna click on this video, right? So yeah, for example, for this video, confidence, authentic on camera messaging. Which one is that? 21,
welcome back to
51.
day 51.
Can't fucking read. I'm dyslexic, I guess.
Over confidence to cash 90-day sprint. I'm so excited to deep dive in with you today into something that can completely transform your business and your confidence, showing up on camera with boldness and authenticity. You know, it's fascinating how so many entrepreneurs struggle with this exact challenge. The truth is, people don't connect with perfection. They connect with the presence. And that's
Hmm.
exactly what I want to explore with you today. So take a moment and think about the last time that you watched a video and you really moved you. What made it so special?
For this one, I would actually switch things up. So day 51, make them connect with you. And on the thumbnail, a screenshot authentic on camera text. So
Special. Was
yeah.
that perfect lighting?
So you get the point. Like these types of thumbnails and titles would work really well on this, right? And they are like very easy to make, I guess, because it's just like a screenshot and some text. But they do perform really well, and they do attract like your target audience, right? So for her, I would tap in more to like her age group, like, because if you see Rob the Marimeyer, Mariti, I don't know how to pronounce this name, by the way. Rob the Meritimer. Actually, I do know how to pronounce his name. Anyways, he tapped into people in his age, right? As you can see, white people over 40 must start a YouTube channel. YouTube channel changed my life, da 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 da. But this video is what like gave him the push. Like this video that blew up for him, right? So if you tap into that niche, it will be better than just like these titles and thumbnails that they tailor to everyone, so no one will click them. Instead, like if you just focus on one specific type of audience, specific type of people, like the more the better. The more specific, the better. So if you go to women in their 40s, fucking, I don't know, stay-at-home mom making money online, stuff like that. So the more specific, the better. And for her links, let's go to the website and the school community. So she has discovered the 2-hour workflow that is how to earn online. I want the blueprint. So this is the lead magnet, and this is her community, which she has 124 members, which is pretty good, and 10 are online. So this is pretty active community. So yeah, I'll say for her mainly one, your links, they have to be up. So just pick at least, okay, let's see here. These ones are like, what do you call it? Affiliate links. So work with me, huh? Well, there is no work with me here. It's the same website. Where is it? Anyways, I'll say put this and this on the top. And then you can keep everything else the same.
Whatever was.
So first thing is links on the top of description above the fold. And what I mean by the fold is like this. You see when you click more, it folds down, fold up above the fold, right? So as you can see, you have like 3 lines here. So you want at least the first 2 lines, maybe the second and the third line to be your links. And then everything else is under here. Then the second thing that would help is like picking a specific target audience. Because here it's like talking to everyone, so no one is watching. But if you go specifically, and I would advise to go to your age group and women. And even more specifically, if you are like retired, stay at home mom, uh, along those lines, right? That will like attract a lot more, what do you call it, warmer audience out the gate without them needing to watch a lot of your videos. So, because like for these videos here, they'll probably have to watch like 2,000 videos to be warm, to be considered like as a warm audience or warm viewer, warm lead. But if it was specific to, let's say, age group, let's say retired and women, they'll probably watch, I don't know, like 10, 40 videos to become a warm lead. So, yeah. But the content itself,
Go on. And I came in.
you don't need to change anything. Just basically experiment with these things first with titles and thumbnails. And then if you like, you get that down and working well, then you experiment with actual content. But yeah. So that's about it. And I'm just gonna end it here. It's fucking 3:20 a.m. So I'm just gonna go fucking sleep, I guess. Peace. And watch me